Hello and welcome to TechRose. It's great to have you joining me in this video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about hardware versus software trouble. A good first step towards resolving a computer issue is to determine whether the source is hardware or software. When your PC doesn't work and it has an issue, it's important to know whether the source is hardware or software. So in this video, I cover various ways to determine whether an issue is hardware or software related. Initially, I talk about troubleshooting hardware. For example, when the PC starts up, it performs a power on self-test or post. If any hardware fails to operate, a message appears on the screen, and if the monitor isn't working, you hear a series of beeps from the console speaker. The post doesn't catch all the hardware failures, but it is the first step in checking whether the hardware issue exists or not. Device manager issues. After the PC is started, the next step is to check for hardware issues using the device manager. To open the device manager, tap Windows key and search for device manager and select device manager to open device manager page, or simply you can search by tapping Windows plus R and write devmgmt.msc to open device manager. In the device manager, you see the list of your PC hardware. If any device is malfunctioning, their section is open and they are flat with yellow triangles, such as these items you can see in here. Another way to solve a hardware issue is swapping out the peripherals. Swap out the peripherals. For instance, you can swap out a mouse, swap out a keyboard, or whatever it is which doesn't work. Remove the malfunctioning hardware with working substitute. If the swapped out hardware doesn't malfunctioning, then you know it is the original peripherals that it is fault and not something else in the system. Troubleshooting software issues. Windows issue. You can tell or not whether Windows is to blame when you start the PC in save mode. If the problem persists in save mode, then this is the operating system issue. You can take steps in save mode to solve the problem. Driver issues. Drivers are software programs that control your PC's hardware, such as the network driver, printer drivers, and so on. When a driver malfunctions, the hardware doesn't work properly. The solution is to update or reinstall the driver. And if that doesn't work, then the hardware could be to blame. Software problems. Software problems beyond Windows and drivers are specific to one program only, and usually they are consistent. You perform the same action to get the same buggy results, a crash or some other malfunction. These problems could be to do the bugs or sign of improper software installation. If the problem is a bug, then it must be addressed by the program developers. The best you can do is to check the developer's website and ensure that the bug exists. If the software issue isn't the bug, then it's probably the hardware. In this case, you perform a diagnostic test on the PC to confirm the hardware is functioning properly. Thank you for watching, and please make sure to subscribe our YouTube channel.